Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out on the V12 high torque for another ride, and today in this video I want to give you guys some feedback on the range testing I've been doing, just to give you an idea of the range I'm getting on this wheel. But first, let's go out for a little ride and explore some of the trails. I want to get a bit of more miles on the wheel just to get a feel for it and see how it handles like my local trails when I don't have to commute to work and back, where I need to get to a location rather than just having fun. Day out, riding, just having some fun. So I'm still on 26 psi on the tire. I'm on commuting settings, so it's a little bit softer. But otherwise the wheel is stock. There is nothing else. I did find that this wheel will probably be very good if you do put some side pads on, just to keep your feet on the wheel. And I think as well, what I was saying in my previous video is that if it's probably because the tire is a 16-inch compared to the Sherman's 20-inch, that it rolls over the holes much more bumpy compared to the Sherman. But yeah, it's just a thought. It's just a thought. But yeah, let's get some riding in, and then I'll share my experiences with the range that I've been getting on this wheel. Okay, let's get going. As you guys can see from this one section that I just did, it's super smooth, a trail path, gravel, and the wheel just shines on that. It's like on the road as well. It's just really nice and comfortable to ride, and smooth trails as well. It's absolutely awesome. But as soon as it becomes like rooty and bumpy, then it's just too bouncy. Too bouncy, meaning that again, I think it's the tire and the size of the wheel that doesn't run as smoothly over the bumps. It's the only thing I can think of. Don't get me wrong, guys. It's an awesome wheel. It's just, it needs to work for your conditions where you ride. And if you've got smooth trails that you're going to be riding most of the time, then hey, look at this wheel. I ride a very bumpy road to work and back, and you get to the office and you're knackered, meaning you're finished. So here I'm on the routes, and it's just like because the tire doesn't really give. It's like really hard work. Oh, my legs are burning already. But absolutely awesome to be out this morning. So here's another smooth section again. So as you guys can see from that smooth section, it's just like as soon as you follow a nice line, the wheel just like shines, man. It goes. And I think as well, after a bit of mileage on this wheel, and it's interesting, it took me a little bit longer to actually get a feel for this wheel. It's weird. I've not had this with any other wheel. I'm sort of starting to feel a little bit more comfortable with the wheel and how it feels and how it rides. But still, long distance trips, it's hard on the legs and the feet. When the wheel is in the air, the tires off the ground, except if you want to jump. But if it's off the ground, then you don't have any grip. You feel like you are out of control. And this is why the suspension wheels are so nice for just flying over everything, because that suspension just keeps that wheel, the tire, on the ground. Yeah, let's go around here. Absolutely awesome to be out. Whoops. I hope you guys get some time to ride your wheels as well. Whew. I still need to do the firmware upgrade on this one, and I'll probably do this after this video goes out, and then go for another ride, and then the wheel probably will need to go back. Then I'll have a good idea of how the wheel rides. Absolutely lovely, absolutely lovely. Okay guys, I'm just going to find a little spot there, and then we can talk about the range. Let's talk about the range. So I've put about I think about 70 miles on the wheel now, 70-80 miles on the wheel, and it's been an interesting first ride. You know, it's a for me personally, the wheel feels heavy. I actually went out on my Sherman the next day after riding this wheel back to back for 3 days, and my Sherman felt small. Bizarre, absolutely bizarre. I don't understand it. But yeah, so range. Now all you guys know my normal loop to work and back is exactly 10 miles, 10.02 miles. And very simple, I get about 40 miles on the wheel, and this is riding 30% road, and then the rest is all gravel. So it's not super fast. I try and keep a top speed where I can, about 27-28 miles per hour. That's on like the gravel straights. Not on the road, because there's just cars and you have to slow down for them to pass and whatever, and do your bit to sort of be safe. And then, but as soon as the gravel opens up and there's no people, there's like quite a few stretches where it's nice and straight, where you can sort of weave between the potholes, and then you can get up to speed. But usually it's about 22 to 24 miles per hour, and then I sort of get to the office in good time. Now, interesting thing, the first time I took the wheel out, my first run into the office and second run out on that same day was 41 minutes for doing 10 miles. Now you can probably go and check this out for yourself, how how quick you can cover 10 miles. 41 minutes. I've not done it on any of my wheels in 41 minutes. It's usually about 36 minutes, and then on my S18 and my Sherman, I managed to get it down to about 33 minutes. And this is just my trail. It doesn't change to anyone else's trail. It all depends on your terrain and your how open the trail is and how fast you can go. And so, and then also with range, just remember, the heavier the rider is, the lower the pressure of the tire is. If you ride into wind, if it's a very cold day or a very hot day, or if you've got very floppy clothing on, so there's so many things that also the speed as well that you go at. You know, if you go at a slower speed, say 22 miles an hour, usually 20 to 22 miles an hour is a very nice speed to get a good solid range out of a wheel. But yeah, I use these things and I test it on my specific route because I know how much I can get on all my other wheels, and it makes it much easier. So 40 miles, and then I was down to 12% battery, and it started beeping. I was like, what is that noise? Because usually the Sherman beeps quite loud, and the S18 tilts you back as soon as you get over the 22 miles per hour. But this one was like making this funny beep sound that I didn't recognize, and I'm like, what's the sound? So yeah, at 12%, it started giving me some trouble. Not trouble, beeping. But yeah, so I think I'm a 75 kilogram rider, and that's my speed. It's not my average speed, but that's the speed I'm cruising at when I can get up to it. And then it's slowing down for cyclists and this and that and the other. But yeah, 40 mile wheel for 75 kilogram rider, doing mixed riding, a little bit of road, and then some trail riding. Yeah, I hope this helps someone looking to buy this wheel. All I can say, man, the build quality on this thing is just phenomenal. It's just like super polished. It's for me bizarre. It's for me mind-boggling how they can bring out a wheel that is this well polished. If I look at all the other wheels, it's the panels is misaligned, the plastic is very plasticky. This almost looks like something that the big brands will actually make, like BMW or KTM or Honda, all these guys, these motorbike brands. This is something that I can see them making. The quality is that good. Also, the other thing is like 9bot. You know, the 9bots were like really good quality stuff, and this feels to me exactly the same. Really solid. You know, the kickstand is awesome. The pedal adjustment, how they thought that out without like sliding stuff up and screwing bolts. This is just 4 undo, clip down, job done. Bizarre, really. It's just top quality craftsmanship. Brilliant. Like the handle is also like really strong aluminium, not this flimsy plasticky thing and with these little rails and whatever. It's like everything just oozes quality. But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this short little video. I'm going to get the Insta360 out as well and do some ride footage, and I'll add that right to the end as well. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And the next video is probably going to be the firmware update, so come along and check that out and how that process works. And I'll show you that. I think it's quite a big jump from what the firmware is on this one to the latest one. But Ian gave me the go ahead, and we will show you guys. And then also a massive thanks to the guys at Speedy Feet for allowing me to use this wheel for a few days to bring you guys some feedback on it. And I hope this helps someone looking to purchase a V12. And check them out, speedyfeet.co.uk. Okay guys, enough of the waffle. See you on the next video, and thanks for joining me. Cheers.